Got to watch out for the Spanish. Tight in the pack. Spain controls the start here. Rolex pole predictor on the Bonds Flying Ruse, but we're looking for the line to turn white. 3 seconds to go. It's going to be a blanket start.
Pressure on it, 2. Big one to press, 2.
Oh, it's brilliant out the middle by Rockwell, and it's very, very good from the French, but it's a sprint now. Bonds Flying Ruse. Slingsby's got the hammer down.
Pressure on, lifting pressure. Press.
Slowly on Rockwell.
Sing a little here.
It's going to be tight into Mark 1 here, Todd. They're all overlap. Looks like Australia are going to struggle to get over the top. Should be the French leading at Mark 1.
Okay, marginally clear.
Hey, rolling down here.
And at mark number 1, it is DS Team France that grabs the whole shot as they cut inside. They've got the Bonds Flying Ruse to the outside. They've got the Kiwis just behind them.
Bonds Flying Ruse, brave here from Slingsby. He's got to be sure that he's across. Right of way with the black foils, but it's going to be the Bonds Flying Ruse.
Ooh.
They're a little bit loose, but they're very, very quick round the bottom gate there.
Heading runners.
Hey, twin on the left is...
There you go.
Tom Slingsby slings it around, and here we go. What a way to open up here at the ITM New Zealand Sail Grand Prix in Auckland, as the Bonds Flying Ruse gets the Emirates winning moment here on day number 1, race number 1.
On Los Gaios. French are going to come home in second place there. That was Hannah's pre-event favourites, actually, the French team. So great first event there. Some serious headwear at the back there for Quentin de la Pierre, trying to sort of protect himself from the incident we saw Chris Draper have. And as we see, it's very tight in the pack here. Good results for the Germans and the Brazilians in the middle of the fleet there. As we can see, GBR currently back in 12th. All about timing. France dive through the middle. USA, black foils, middle of the line. Look well, look for that line to turn white. How's your timing at the start there? Just early on board the Swiss.
The umpires, Switzerland, early start penalty. Go behind the whole fleet.
My word, that was close.
Costly.
So close. Artemis racing at the top. They're going to be able to absolutely drop the hammer. They can wind it up over the top of the fleet here, but on the inside, Los Gaios, you have to be very, very brave on board Artemis if they want to lead from there.
And at mark number 1, that is a thing of beauty. All 13 teams racing for the whole shot as Mubadala Brazil and Los Gaios out in front.
We saw the right turn was pretty strong. It looks like Burling's going to try and slide across in front of everyone. He's not got the right of way. He's got to be sure.
Wow.
Oh, you've got to say, I mean, given what happened at the last event, he's not looking nervous out there, is he?
I'd say he was pretty lucky that Mubadala Brazil had that little incident falling off the foil there, having to rebuild all of their speed. But you've got to be brave in this fleet if you want to win races.
One more maneuver, and then they will be on to the final home stretch.
Yeah, black foils are going to get this done. Los Gaios should be okay, but Artemis are going to dive inside here. They have got the right of way. Outeridge, I can put money on it, will have put a protest on Los Gaios there. He's tried to dive inside. He had the right of way. That'll be interesting how that one goes, because that looked very, very tight.
And the Emirates winning moment goes to the home team. The black foils take the win in race 2.
Canfield out of the top of the line, absolutely on fire, and Phil Robertson at the bottom. It should be Red Bull Italy that lead at mark 1 from here.
And as they approach mark number 1 here in race number 3, Phil Robertson coming awfully close, and the black foils collide with DS Team France.
Racing abandoned. 2 athletes were sent to hospital. The safety team secured the crew and the F-50s, ending the day in Auckland.
So for the first time in SailGP history, we will have a new format for Super Sunday. We will be going with split fleet racing. Here is Stevie Morrison to explain today's new format and the path to the event final.
The fleet is divided into 2 groups, A and Group B, based on the current event leaderboard. In the split fleet groups today, the teams score points with their group. 5 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, 1 for fifth, and there's none if you finish any lower than that. Each group will contest 2 fleet races, 4 fleet races in total. As this event will include both fleet races from yesterday and split fleet races from today, the point of each group will be combined into a single table that includes the points earned yesterday to calculate who's going to make it to that 3-boat winner-takes-all final out here on the water today.
1-5, racing this angle.
All about timing now. North Star winding up. Germany, Deutsche Bank are coming through hot. Oh, what a start by Eric Heil out of the middle of the line. The Germans are lit up, and it's now all about who's going to drive hard towards here, Mark 1. Look how high they're flying. It's got a skid on the Italian boat. They got too high.
No.
They got too high. They skidded sideways, massive leeway skid. No boats near them. They've got the boat back under control. It's really dramatic at Mark 1.
As they make the turn at mark number 1, Emirates GBR finds himself underneath the Germans, so Germany Deutsche Bank yielding that position with North Star Canada on the outside. Brazil's come correct, so Mobudla Brazil back in the conversation.
We've got a cross coming. North Star are going to try and stick this manoeuvre. They've got to be clear of Emirates GBR. Oh, Fletcher's going to protest. Not for me, Dylan. That's a Hollywood there, mate, in my opinion. But can they make it to the top of the course with no more manoeuvres? If Fletcher's judged this right, he should be ahead. But North Star are going to be a lot faster. Could be a slow manoeuvre for Emirates GBR and a trailer park round the outside for North Star. Let's see how this next 30 seconds plays out.
Should be all good with them.
Hannah Mills thinks they're good for the turn, Todd, but they're slow. They're slow here, and they're going to have to accelerate hard under the crowd. Big moment coming up in the race.
Matching wits are 2 Olympic gold medalists. Dylan Fletcher on the left side, Emirates GBR, and you've got Giles Scott of North Star Canada. Here we go.
He's hooked him. He managed to slow the boat enough and hold North Star outside. Match race manoeuvre there by Fletcher. Very aggressive. Oh, and look how high they've got on North Star. They've accelerated, but they've got to stay out the back here. Great work by Dylan Fletcher, great work by Giles Scott, 2 masters trying to milk it across the finish line.
And as they come to the line, the Emirates winning moment goes to Emirates GBR, who get it done on the penultimate leg. They get past North Star Canada. What a great showdown here, and that was just race number 1.
13 till, 4.
Pressure here.
Racing at this angle.
Acceleration game now. Rockwool, Denmark look well lined up. Let's watch them wind it up. Line's about to turn white, and we're going to be go. Great start by the Swiss. Rockwool, Denmark, great, but it's slow for the Bonds Flying Rouge. Couldn't accelerate the boat, which has parked Artemis, and it should be Rockwool that drive away from here, but you've got to manage the power on this leg to Mark 1.
Hard puff again in 2, 1. Honestly, a hard puff.
And as they approach mark number 1 here for Group B, it is Rockwell Racing on the inside, the Swiss on the outside, and there is Taylor Canfield and the US SailGP team holding down 3rd. Well, they certainly didn't have the best start. Remember getting off the line here at the start of the race for Group B, and it was Slingsby towards the back as it was the Americans out in front. But as they come to the end of the race for Group number B, the Emirates winning moment will go the way of the Bonds Flying Rouge.
Nice one. On the 2.
Artemis here, they're going to come across in second, and they've really personified that. They got a little bit wobbly, calm things down, back for a second, great result.
Racing gate.
Bottom end of the line looks good to me, and we can see that Emirates GBR are lined up well. Phil Robertson on Red Bull Italy are good, but the Rolex pole predictors on Great Britain here. Emirates GBR look like they're going to get it done. What a start by Fletcher, and he's at full speed. They're going to be down the road come Mark 1 here. Massive opportunity for the Brits, but you've got to be careful to judge how hard you push on this first leg to Mark 1.
All the way.
Key thing to watch along here is how much is the foil coming out. You can see all the boats are a bit lower in the water than yesterday. Yesterday, there was a lot of foil showing, and that's how you generate those side skids. They might not be going at maximum speed, but you've got control, and you've got the chance of being consistent.
Emirates GBR, the reigning and defending champions here, coming into season 6, and the winners of the first event in Perth last month. They tip the clock, and they go 90 kilometers an hour, and they have the lead as they get the whole shot at Mark 1.
Out.
This is going to be close.
North Star have got the right of way, but Deutsche Bank are over the top. They're clean. They own the mark. Red Bull Italy have got to be careful of North Star Canada here. Rob Robertson's got to be sure, and they've got to accelerate the boat well. Very smooth by all 3 teams there. Now you've got to get away and accelerate into the next manoeuvre. North Star, great work by Giles Scott. Had to be an early manoeuvre, but can they accelerate quick enough?
So Emirates GBR make the turn as they can see the finish line, and this may be just enough points to put them into the event final. Meanwhile, Germany Deutsche Bank having their own private battle with North Star Canada and Giles Scott. They have the speed, and it looks like they're going to get the mark. But as they approach the line, it will be Emirates GBR that comes across, and the Emirates winning moment goes the way of the Brits here on Super Sunday as they close in on this victory and a potential spot in the event final here in Auckland.
I can see that happening.
Rolex pole predicts on Artemis, but he's going to struggle to accelerate with the US team there. Canfield control things. Line's about to turn white. Who's got it right? Oh, Taylor Canfield, beautiful start by the US SailGP team. Great at the top of the line from the Swiss, and Los Gallos fly over the top of Artemis in the battle to the final.
So we're getting word that Rockwell, Denmark will not be able to race, so now it becomes 5 boats battling out here in the final fleet race, and it is the Stars and Stripes, Lady Liberty flying high as they approach mark number 1.
And stand by.
First tactical opportunity to get a split here. It looks like Canfield likes the breeze for an early manoeuvre. We can see top right-hand side of the screen, there's good wind coming down the course. The grandstand really putting a bit of a wind shadow across the course. So all boats manoeuvre on the mark. Fantastic manoeuvre by the US there. Look how smooth they are on board. Australia cut the corner. Slingsby dives inside. He's potentially up to second, but it's tight, tight, tight. Going to be a big gain, and it's the Aussies that made a gain over Los Gallos here. Shouldn't matter in the race to the final, but again, if we think about this 3-boat final coming up, Slingsby's looking fast out on the water today.
Slow turn, nice guys.
And as they come to the line, the Emirates winning moment goes the way of the US SailGP team as they get the final fleet race win here in Auckland.
Yeah, they said nice race. That was a really nice race. I mean, they best start, sailed solid, no mistakes. They'll be so happy with that as they leave here. Los Gallos, well, they've done a brilliant race after a tricky first event in Perth, and then I was worried for them in the first race today, Hannah, when they couldn't race. 13 seconds to go. Look at the colour of the water. The wind rose bottom of our screen shows 45 kilometres an hour. It's windy. Spain's got them all trapped to the top. Los Gallos have control. He winds it up. It's going to be very, very fast as the line turns white. What a start here by the Spanish. It's loose. It's really, really loose at the top. It's so, so windy. You've got to manage your power across here. Don't put the foot to the floor.
And it's the champions from Season 4, Los Gallos, Spain. Look at the speeds, over 90 kilometers an hour as they hit mark number 1 here in the event final in Auckland.
Oh, you've got to manage how fast. We're nearly at 100 kilometers an hour on board the Spanish. Everyone driving these boats is an Olympic gold medalist. Everyone driving these boats is a SailGP champion. This is the best of the best. There you go, we can see the graphic coming off. That's showing how the wind's disturbed. Effectively means the Spanish are sailing in less wind. They've got less potential horsepower, and they're going to follow here, I'd imagine, on board Los Gallos. Look for a mistake for the Bonds Flying Ruse. It'll be a split on the course from Emirates GBR, but it's about accurate manoeuvres right now, and Los Gallos put the boat down. There's water over the deck. Another game for the Bonds Flying Ruse.
The champions here in Auckland. Once again, it's the Bonds Flying Ruse 2 years in a row.
Oh, they got it done. How good indeed. There you go. Flags or raincoats, I'm not sure, but they've got it done there. As you see, Emirates GBR did stick that manoeuvre. Good comeback for the British. They're going to get the win. Fletcher will be happy with that. And Los Gallos, well, 2026 season is up and running for the Spanish. They're back in the game.
It's been amazing for us to come and win here. It's been a year now since we've last won an event, and yeah, it's been a long time between drinks, but we started super well, and yeah, just glad to be rewarded for it, because in those 3-boat finals, you know, anything can happen, and it's nice to win the point score comfortably and then head into the final comfortably.
So let's take a look at the event points. It is the Bonds Flying Ruse. They pick up 10. Emirates GBR finishes second with 9, and Los Gallos finishing in third with 8. DS Team France end up with a best-case scenario with 7 points, with Artemis finishing in 5th. Germany Deutsche Bank, US SailGP team with a strong finish in 7th place overall. And there are the championship standings as it is right now. Dead even between the Bonds Flying Ruse and Emirates GBR, both winners of the first 2 events. DS France TV still in the hunt, though, and a lot of racing still to go. Stevie, as we turn to Sydney, what do you think?
I just think we just show how we really are racing on the edge here, aren't we? And it's full on. It's very scary. And my thoughts go to Louis and Manon, to speedy recovery, and to the safety crews that would have had such a tough day yesterday. My thoughts are with them. But yeah, congratulations to the bonfiring crews. But yeah, everyone get well soon.